What's up, everybody? Mighty Game Bros here with episode 4 of the Beginner's Guide. This area is called Porn Stars Die 2, and it's from June 2009. I'm in a room. I don't know if this is a hotel room or... What just moved there? Something move? There's a fucking well out there. Oh my god, the door opened. Okay. Simple painting, picture, photograph on the wall. I wonder what the significance of the name is.
See, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
That was kind of weird, actually. What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? How about a TV with surround sound, a refrigerator? Put a giant hole in the ground. I don't know. I don't know. Should I go with number 3? I don't know what to pick. Here, let's go with number 3. Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? Let's put a huge picture of a horse. I'd really like a washing machine. 10 stoves lined up along the wall. Washing machine. So it doesn't matter. I think we should light up this room a bit. A skylight, full ceiling window. Let's open this baby up. I'm thinking 10 by 12 recessed electric 6-inch soft LED sailing lights with fluorescent trim. We'll put live Tesla coils in each corner, yeah. Let's see, skylight, full ceiling window. A table, you need a table. I have a table. Didn't I just get a table? Who are you? Where exactly are you doing this from? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Tables were invented in 1935. Number 2, I guess, actually, no. Who are you? Let's see who are you? What the fuck?
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Yeah, I like that. I like the weirdness.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. First, click on this table. Okay, so I'm starting to see 3 black dots. I watched one of these episodes that I had made. I think it was episode 2, and it was when we were walking through the door and I had to figure out a puzzle, and the narrator says, hey, remember how you solved this puzzle. Don't forget it. And as soon as you open up the door, you see these 3 dots, and I've been seeing them every I think I saw them in the last episode too. I made mention of it. Okay, first click on this table. And there it goes. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. What are these dots? They're there. Why are they there? Why? I'm fixated on these dots more than anything. Okay, go over to the photo frame and click it. Okay, it's just gonna disappear. Now Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. Now go to the left side sofa, move it over a little. Finally touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. This isn't a real prison.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this, to see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop, that particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created, and the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
The prison is not even in it. I'm outside, street. There's the lamppost. Is that a telephone booth? The fucking sound is amazing. Jesus. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? So you were trapped in this prison too?
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
Oh, wow. It's kind of creepy. Okay. What's it like to escape? Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in prison was like. It's strange, but in a way I kind of miss being in the prison. It feels like being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. Why? Was there anything about it that you felt good about? Being here sucks. True, maybe I only like things once I don't have them anymore. It was comfortable. I knew its limits. I knew my place. But don't you feel excited about getting out? The promise of freedom. Excited? It's the only thing that matters to me. It's the only thing that's keeping me going. Excited doesn't really do it justice. Exactly, have something to care for, something to look forward to. You won't always have something that you care about as much as this. Just be with that enthusiasm for a bit, Let it ooze into your flesh. I like number 1. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Yes, I did get a call. That's how I escaped. What did they tell you? What did you have to do to get out? All they told me was to be sincere. They asked me how I felt about being in prison. They just talked to me for a while. What? That freed you? How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Just talk to me.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Deep, man.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Okay. Other than himself.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the 2 doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Interesting. Okay, so this is representative of the puzzles he's been giving us with the doors. Door here, door back there, and the space in between is the blackness. Why is this spilt here? Oh, fuck me. Hey, bud. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house by myself, and right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Okay, don't worry about me. A place this nice, I'll be glad to stay here all night. Lousy homes make home loners. Are we cleaning this whole place? Well, now you just might be getting a little ahead of yourself there, no? Why don't we start cleaning, then you decide whether you could do it all night. I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Alright. Okay. Back in a sec. While you're there, we straighten out the rug. Yep. All the details matter. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How'd you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. Well, I don't enjoy it so much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel a kind of calm that rests in the pit of my rib cage. My soul just can't be soothed any other way, it seems, which I guess is about all that matters. Oh, that and a tidy couch. Would you straighten the pillows on the sofa over there? Oh dear, looks like someone spilled a drink over by the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Yeah, sure. Make it especially cheesy. No, it was stupid. Sorry. Never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? I thought... Okay. Last I checked, the tub needs a cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best you can? No need to be perfect. We're all just human. So I just want to investigate over here for a second. Okay. We're cleaning the house. I'm not there. There's still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom. If so, would you put them back on the shelf? Perfect.
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
In your lifetime, you're going to clean a lot of houses, and among all those, a few of them will stick out as truly wonderful, beautiful experiences, and none of them will be the ones that were easy.
I know that Coda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was, like, grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
One's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. I get it. That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Yeah, you're right, that's pretty cheesy. But there's a bit of truth in it, no? Books, would you please clean up the books? Thanks. I find this, yeah, I do find it soothing, and I do find the music kind of soothing, but I did find it kind of creepy when the table was dirty again. I cleaned up the whole house, I thought I was done, and then it was like, boom, the table was dirty. And then I felt like I was in the prison again. Am I? I don't know. Let's clean up these books.
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace. But, of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
It got cold and dark all of a sudden. It was so nice inside that house for a bit. I felt comfortable. I felt warm. And now that I'm out here, I feel alone. And cold. Dark. We're at that lamppost.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it. This one gets a bit goofy.
Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how do we do it, but how do we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It is so easy.
About halfway through the game, the perspective shifts.
Fuck. Being perfect is effortless. Okay.
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Yeah, it's funny looking back on my college years. Okay, this is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? On the way to work, I told an elderly person to start contributing to society. Kids should not follow their dreams. Oh, what an ass. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Well, let me tell you right now. If it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. Being alone must be awful. Can I pick those? If you are torturing yourself trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. Seek out only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? Ew, I'm developing a cyst. Gross. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I just pick whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. There's no truth, there's no path. Haha, just kidding. Jesus. What if I'm not a good teacher? Do what is easiest, do what is simplest, feel what is true. Holy shit, you guys, something is coming out of the back of the room, look out. Do what feels is true. Feel what is true. Nothing. What am I saying? I don't even know what this is about now. It's coming for you. It's coming to destroy you. Run!
I fell pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
I got that part of it. It was
This one
dialogue.
took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Okay, I'm at a stage in a big theater. I'm about to front and center here. Fuck. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. Fuck me. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Good. Stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's her dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Hello? Hello? That's it? That's not a conversation. Well, my other choices were pretty horrible. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. I'm super scared right now. I like you. Here are all of my hopes and dreams. Maybe if this guy is really scared to talk to her, then let's just say that. No, that's not what I said. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Oh, I'm getting creeped out, dude. Okay, now talk to her again. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I bet you've learned to lean into the pain. What the fuck? What are some sacrifices you've had to make? Let's just go with number 1. You're messing it all up again. You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. Holy shit. So I'm playing him. And I'm... Oh, damn. Okay. Fuck me. What's with the setting? Jesus Christ. What's over here? I'm sensing a spiral. Big time. I'm going to this lamp. It's comforting. That doesn't do anything. Jesus. Fuck me.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Okay, so on the next episode of Mighty Game Bros, we're going to take this Mobius trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.